Hello everyone and welcome back to this channel. And last time we beat Ascension level 4, so now we're Ascension 5. So what do we want to do? I'm quite tempted in transforming the 2 cards. So I think we'll do that, and we'll do 1 strike and 1 defend. Okay, well, this is very interesting. We already have a build central on exhaust. So let's try to find some additional cards. So yeah. All right. This will do 7 times 4. And then we'll have... Yeah, I think that's good enough. We need to get ahead of ourselves as much as possible. Now this will deal 9. Okay, so let's defend for 1. And next turn we should be able to... Yeah. Okay. Pommel Strike. Interesting. I think Pommel Strike is amazing considering we have Corruption, because it's a way to draw even though we don't necessarily have drawable, like there are a few cards where you can attack and draw. So alright, well then this, and then how many would we only have a strike though. Well, okay, 2 off. That's very unfortunate. If we weren't weakened, we would have killed him. So I don't know how you guys are doing, but okay, this is amazing. But right now I am actually like, I just ate an amazing banana cake, so I really hope that you guys are doing good as well. This is 2 if we want, maybe. Well, this is an additional. Remove a card, upgrade a card. We can definitely upgrade. I think upgrading Fiend Fire is interesting here. Alright. So the game is a bit lagging, so Alright, let's do this so that we can block. And it's an investment for next turn as well. We can also do this. And then... I actually don't want to, yeah, I'd rather do that. Okay. Perfected Strike, interesting. I think Flame Barrier is really good here. Here we want to Smith again. I think this will make Corruption more useful, so let's do that. And then definitely the Pommel Strike next if we can. Okay. Huh. I'm tempted to... No, let's not use that yet. Okay. Okay, he only does 3 damage. And next turn, we should be in a good situation. Okay, maybe not. Deal 10 damage. So we do 40 here. That is unfortunate. Okay, maybe I should never have done that. What? Okay, now we only have very few cards, of which a lot of wounds. But we should be fine, yeah. Okay, thank God. Maw Bank, amazing. Another Pommel Strike or True Grit. A Rampage seems really good here. With a tight deck. Cause this exhausts this exhausts a lot of cards. I think a Rampage will be really good. And now let's not let's skip the merchant actually. Here let's go for the event. Okay, amazing. Pantograph is great. Means that we can alright, corruption. Here, this is good. Because by doing this and then this, okay, yeah, this it one-shots that guy. So we can do this, this, this. All right, amazing. Reaper is great. It's another card that exhausts. Let's get it, I think. Then we just need a way to gain strength, and that's easy to find, I think. Okay. A plated armor, sure. Let's drink the colorless card. And do this. Yeah. Nice. Okay. So we can just do this. Yeah, and then we only have two different cards that will do that, so. Alright. Shockwave seems really good. Here. Okay, let's smith again, and so this time, okay, this is by 8, so it would double each time. Okay, interesting. Bash is really interesting. I think upgrading Pommel, though, is really good. Alright, not the worst. Let's get rid of this card first. Let's do Duplication Potion. Let's block. Okay, so let's kill this one first because it has the least amount of health. Corruption is good. Allows us to play this and perfectly block. Unfortunate, I would have liked to play the Rampage. But that was not for today. Interesting. So we can do this. And this will fully block, so let's not play more. Okay, perfect. And now let's get on this sentry. We only take 10 damage on this turn. We draw 2. Rampage is good enough. And then, like, yeah, we really like putting some, like, it's insane because they had, like, an artifact each already. And, okay, now we would have loved to get, the Fiend Fire. Yeah, 13 is, wow. Reaper and a Strike, amazing. And Sentinel is great too. We should have taken the card first to maximize. All right, let's get it. Okay, Mango is great too. We have Pantograph, so let's upgrade a card. In this case, because it's before a boss, let's Rampage. Okay, we have 460. Okay, this is amazing. We are starting off in a great position. I wonder if we kill. I don't think we do. He starts off with 36, which is huge. Let's draw, see what we get. That seems a bit light, to be fair. I mean, this would do a lot of damage, but I feel like we can do better if we have Bash from the beginning on it. So let's just Flame Barrier. Take a bit less damage than we would have liked. Okay, now we have Corruption. And we can strike. He's gonna debuff us. But it really doesn't matter now. Okay, so we have Power Through. I'm wondering what to play, because with Power Through we can really, you know, I don't want to get rid of my Pommel Strike though. Okay, well then let's Reaper and then Pommel Strike. Then it doesn't matter. Okay, 15 is a lot. This one already does 12. Let's not do more. Okay, 6 times 2. We can bash, strike again. I think we're in a good enough position. Okay, let's do this. Amazing to get the Rampage. 36 damage Rampage, so we love it. Alright. Let's not exhaust all our cards. Okay. So we can definitely do Rampage, Fiend Fire. Now he only does 7, and next turn we should be, yeah, it should be over. Okay. That's great. Another Corruption, I think we're fine. A Barricade, we don't block for that much. A Limit Break is great, but we don't have a source of gaining strength yet. So feels like we should skip, because taking the Limit Break now seems like a bit of a, yeah, let's skip. So we can no longer smith at red sides. The Runic Pyramid. At the end of our turn, we no longer discard our hand. That seems really good. And Burning Blood. What would we want to upgrade? Power Through, Sentinel. These are all great upgrades. Bash as well. Let's take Runic Pyramid. I don't think I've ever won a run with Runic Pyramid, so let's see what we can do. I wonder if maybe I should go, yeah, let's go to this one. To this shop. Okay. So, Shockwave? Rampage? Pommel Strike. And then Fiend Fire does... So there's 8 cards, so it does 80 damage. I think we're good enough. Yeah. Okay, that's great. Whirlwind could be interesting. But do we need it, is the question. Actually, we do, because we don't have a way to manage a large amount of enemies. So, we could remove, but let's upgrade all strikes and defend. I think it's... Yeah, because we can remove now, and I think we will remove now. Like a basic strike. Let's go for more events. We can gain 5 max HP. That's a lot of damage, though. Oh, and now we regret not taking... Can we transform cards? What cards would we like? More block, I guess? But, this would get jaxed. Let's transform 2 strikes. Okay, brutality. Not bad. Okay. I mean, we did have Reapers, so we could have just taken... we should have done that, actually, now that I think about it. Okay, 16. This will heal for 15. But it's not enough. Which is a shame with Rampage. I'm looking at Rampage. Oh, we do heal for 8. Like, we do just, you know, let's just do this and this. We just take 2, which is not bad. Right? Because now we can, yeah, we can do this. Yeah, that seems really strong now. 6, 10, 8. Let's make sure that next turn he can die. Oh, he died here. Okay. Brutality at the start. Lose 1 HP and draw a card. Sure. Three times 2 is 6. So let's do that. He's going to, yeah, get some of his friends here. So it feels like we can just... Wait, this will deal... We have 10 cards, so it will deal 9. 9 times 15. Okay, that just kills. So let's Reaper. And then let's get rid of him. Okay. And so next turn, with Fiend Fire, we should just be able to get rid of this guy. Right? Well, just to make sure, let's do this and then this. Okay. Okay, Pen Nib could be really interesting. Well, this is amazing. Okay. Let's Smith. What do we want? We definitely want... I mean, this is 5 weak, and this just gains more block. I mean, with fire breathing and the fact that we have wounds, it could get really interesting here. All right, let's go here. Whenever we lose HP from a card, gain 1 strength. Sure. Okay, but it just start each combat with. I want all of these. Let's get rid of another basic strike. Let's choose and add. Let's buy the dexterity. Let's do this orrery. So another brutality. Shrug it off is good as well. Shrug it off is great. Sever soul. Interesting. True grit is good too. Another fiend fire. Spot weakness is pretty good. Wild strike. Infernal blade. Entrench. Okay. So here we have multiple options. We can definitely go the route of gaining some more strength, which I think would be like pretty good. So let's take the spot weakness. Now we have heavy blade, but I think we have enough ways to deal damage, so that's not a problem. I'm tempted by the shrug it off. I'm definitely tempted by it. But it's not upgraded, so it feels like a bit of a waste. But let's... Okay, maybe, you know what? Let's take one heavy blade and one shrug it off. And then we can just close and skip rewards. We didn't look at what the other things were. Okay, now this is interesting. Because we can do... Because they're doing 12, right? I mean, we can just flame barrier. Let's do that. Yeah, because if we flame barrier... Alright. And turn, they're going to take a lot of damage. And we won't take any. Okay. Now, this will deal 2 times 3, which is enough to kill some of them. This will deal 2. Oh no, but this is good because it'll knock all of them down, right? Yeah, okay. Well, that's just perfect. So now we can just I'm just looking at if there's a way for us to... Okay, if we just do this will get rid of one of them. And then we can just... No need to play this. We can play 5, yeah. Good enough. And now let's... Another power through is fine. I think we're in a good position. Let's smith. This is really interesting, of course. We need draw. I feel like we need draw. So whirlwind. Sentinel. Let's do the sentinel. Okay, both of them are attacking, which is unfortunate. However, we can just do this. Oh, and because we have Ancient Tea set, we have a lot more mana than I thought we had. Here we can do Feel No Pain and Power Through. And turn.
Okay, we can Pommel Strike for 2 cards. Then we can just Corruption, and then Sentinel will have more. Yeah, we'll have all of that. Okay. That's Brutality, and they do 16, and this will be a perfect block. Well, also with Feel No Pain, it feels very strong. Okay. So,
There's actually no way for us to... There's no way for us to gain strength. I really want to use this card now. There's no way to do that. So it feels like this is a... Yeah, let's just play Whirlwind. That's still quite a lot of damage. Could you please attack? Thank you. Not both of you, though. Okay, so these deals 34, 51 now. Which is good enough for me. And this will deal 24. Sure. Now let's Reaper. Reaper. And that's it, right? Yep. Okay. So by doing power through and then this thing, yeah, we do a lot of damage. Okay. Another Feel No Pain is great, but a True Grit, no. We need a barricade. A barricade would really help us out. I think it would be really interesting. Okay, so we have no block here. Let's do this. Okay. The 5 dexterity is very much needed. Okay, we still do take a bit of damage, but it's not that bad. Okay, the corruption is at the end of our deck, which is unfortunate. Shockwave is always great. Well, because this will deal, yeah, okay, this will deal 16. I'm just wondering, so we'll deal 3. Because we're gonna, okay, let's do this, and then this. We're still gonna take like 12 damage, but it's not that bad. Okay, again. Let's take this and then this. Alright. Okay, now we can't attack. Which is sad. Fire breathing and then defend. Feel like we should heavy blade. 24, 38. Okay. That's one down. And let's block. Okay, the fact that the corruption arrived so late is really not helping. Alright, now it's here. So we can do this. Okay, so at least we healed for a lot. Let's... This deals 18. Okay, and next turn should be fine. because, yeah, we can do... I mean, another heavy blade just... Okay, 9 times 3 is more than enough. Okay. I don't know why I'm making this so much harder on myself. Blood Vial is great. Inflame is amazing. So let's take that, and then let's... So this is the worst curse we could ever hope for, so I'm not going to take it. Smith, let's... This would be innate. This is better. Okay. Alright, great. We start with an Inflame. Pommel Strike me. Flame Barrier, shrug it off. Feel no pain. Alright, we have a few of our powers through. We can I can definitely see us playing Feel No Pain another time. They only do 14, so let's do this, this, this. Okay. We can just Whirlwind, although... This gains 13. Okay, we're not in a good position simply because we used these cards and we don't have any way to... Okay, we really need either Corruption or... So this is 11, 11. Let's just play the most cards possible. Fully block. Okay, perfect. So now we have Corruption. So let's play this into this into Whirlwind. Alright. Then we're good. Then I want to actually, yeah, do this. And then Reaper would heal for a bit. Okay. Flame Barrier me. Alright. Now we're in a great position. Okay, I thought that he would... attack. Okay, now he does attack, so we can do this. And then 18 times 8. I think is pretty interesting. Oh, you know what? We can do this. At least we're gonna get, and we're gonna blow up even more. Okay, and then let's just do one of those. Okay, no, he's weakened. A barricade here now wouldn't be bad. A second Reaper isn't really interesting. An offering, I'm not a fan of. We could Impervious. Impervious isn't bad. Let's take it. Sacred Bark, sure. Tiny House isn't really the best. Empty Cage. I just realized that this card here is... This card is a curse. Because we're never drawing the wounds, because we can never play them.
So I'm tempted into taking Birdcage, but what else will we get rid of? Maybe Bash? Because we have Shockwave. But if they have 3 artifacts, what shouldn't matter if they have 3 artifacts, we can just kill them in another way. But I mean, like, Birdcage doesn't have a long term, so let's just take Sacred Bark. And we should be in a good position now. Alright. We have 471 gold, so I'm really interested in going to a shop now. We have no way of blocking, so let's see if we can get it. Okay, this is pretty good. And then let's just do this. Okay, now we have a pen nib as well. We only took 2 damage, which isn't bad. And no, that's, yeah, that's just over, right? Yep. Okay, Iron Wave. Iron Wave is really interesting. I'm tempted to take a True Grit. That's why I'm doing that. But I think we were good. Like, let's not overstuff our... I'd rather not, thank you. Okay, Panache. Interesting. Pummel as well. But, I mean, we're fine yet. Whenever we apply... Okay, well, then this is great. Okay, first off, let's get rid of our curse. Okay, bandage up. Do we have another shop, is the question. We don't. Maybe here could be a shop. Let's go towards there then, but... Because I'm not a fan of any of these. I mean, we can do this. But I mean, it doesn't really matter. This doesn't matter. So I'm just leaving. Oh wait, no, we have Sacred Bark, so at least we can buy these. All right. Let's do this. And then this. I was tempted to use Shockwave, but yeah, because we can just do this now. All right. This gets rid of you, right? Yeah, we only take... Okay, and then let's just block for 1. Okay, now we have to determine how the hell we can get rid of these guys. So spot weakness is pretty good. I'm tempted to do this. Okay. It's good enough because then we can just defend. And then Whirlwind. Yeah, we can do this into this. And then let's just... Okay. I want to make sure that I don't take any damage. I wonder if we were about to take damage, actually. Yep. Okay. we take 1. Not that bad, not that bad, not that bad, not that bad. Believe. Brutality. Feel no pain. And then, I guess, Impervious? We have Flame Barrier for next turn when he does 11 times 2. Yeah. Okay, we've only been blocking, which is really bad. Yeah. Okay, Inflame. Okay, we're really seeing the lack of... let's gain 4 dexterity. And we should have done that in last turn. No, we're not doing it anymore. Okay, so this is 3. This is 24, becomes 36. We take 11, so I'd rather not. Okay, we fully block now. Can I have corruption, please? Thank you. Okay, but I have nothing to... Oh my god, I should have thought about that earlier. Okay, at least we have... We blocked a bit. Okay. Let's do this. And turn. And now, we should be able to... Because we have 44 here. We have 1 dazed. Alright, this is a complicated. I mean, it's not, it's really not. A cultist potion seems so good here. Blood for blood is a great attack, considering we have headbutt as well. However, I don't care for them. I need a way to draw. I like. Oh, okay. 6 vulnerable, dexterity, weak. Let's take the cultist potion. It's one of the strongest potion in my opinion. Okay, so you're attacking now. Let's make you weak. 5 times 3 were good enough, right? Yeah. Okay. Brutality. Shockwave. And Inflame. Okay, we're starting to get a lot of strength now. Sir? Why are you attacking so much? Okay, 24 times 9. Yeah. Singing Bowl. Now that's a good card. Smith. Let's upgrade our... Our strength is always good, I guess. Okay. Okay, so this deals 20 damage. Shockwave. Brutality. Shut it off. Okay. Feel no pain. So we don't need it yet. Okay, now we have corruption for next turn. Ugh. Okay, let's just take the 9. Because with corruption, inflame. Okay. Okay, that's a big attack. Here 30. So this will deal 14 times 6, which is pretty good. Regardless, let's do it. Okay, now we have pen nip though. Okay. Good enough. 33. This deals 34 for each. 51. Let's Reaper though. Thank you. Yeah, and let's do this. And do this. Okay. Now if we do this, is this enough damage? 25. Let's see. That is not enough. Okay. Huh. Oh my god. Okay. Let's Okay, maybe let's not do that. Let's start from the beginning. Oh my god. That was really funny. Oh fuck. Sorry. Oh shoot. Spell weakness is always a thing you can get. I don't want to use my ritual potion though. Because if we have like, yeah, if you have your whole deck in your hand, this is not gonna be the best situation for you. Okay. Now he does 30. So we can rampage into Sentinel into Whirlwind into Defend. Okay. Now I wonder with Pen Nib. Yeah, like no, this is Reaper. With Pen Nib, yeah, this is definitely the end of you, right? And what are the other cards that are left? Okay, I guess this isn't good enough, right? Okay. That was really funny. Double tap? Double tap is a great card, isn't it? The thing is like our... Okay, let's take it. Okay, this and this. Juzu bracelet? Sure. Brutality. Whirlwind? Sure. Because we can do whirlwind, explosive potion. Okay. Now, corruption me into shockwave, into sentinel. Feel no pain. Feel no pain. Does this... Yeah, this is over for you now. Alright. So what if we did inflame into double tap Reaper into 13, sure. Is this enough? 24 plus 9 is 35. Yeah, it's enough. Okay. So spot weakness. And then this ends you, right? Yep. Okay, Regal Pillows, Snecko Oil. Feed is way too late. Sure. Now we're getting tanky, huh? Now this seems like a must. A real must. Okay, 170. I mean, we have more than enough. Okay. Does this end you 19 times 6? So 190. No, it's not enough. Okay, so maybe let's impervious because he does 28. Yeah. Okay. Now, if we do a corruption into a Powthu, into a defend, he still does 28, he does 23 now. To another feel no pain. And a defend. Okay. I wonder now, 13 times 19 times 9. Yeah, it should be the end. It is. Okay. Seeing red. Sure. Okay. We can receive 2 madness, but let's just lose 5 magic XP. Okay, we did get through. Oh, and we got Dark Embrace. G to the G, I think, right? You can no longer become weakened. Yeah, and this. And what do we want to get rid of? I think Bash is good enough to get rid of. We can definitely get a headbutt. Or battle trance is good, yeah. Okay. Now let's smith, and this will make it 1. We'll make it 0. Battle trance. This makes it a lot more like playable as soon as possible. Okay, now they have 2 artifacts, which is too bad. Okay, this. We can do this now and this as well. Ooh, a Reaper is now. Okay, we can do definitely seeing red into Do we want a Reaper? Is the question. I feel like just Whirlwind here is good enough. Yeah. Okay. Let's just Whirlwind. No need to Reaper, right? And regardless with this, we're good. Okay, we still have no... Okay, we need to use our cards. Because he hits for 30 right now. Which is so much when you think about it. We can gain 4 dexterity already. Let's do that later. Okay. Another Feel No Pain into a Shockwave. Okay. The Snecko oil really hurt. It was not the right call, I think. Okay, now this is a lot of damage. So we can do this. That's 158. What? Sure. Can we get rid of you? 34? We can't. Okay, the Cultist Potion is really, really, really strong. That's insane. Our Corruption is the last card. That feels a bit unkind, don't you think? Okay, it's here now. What are the cards that we would get? Spot Weakness, Heavy Blade, Whirlwind. Which, to be fair, is good. Yeah, because we can double tap Sentinel. Shrug it off. Yeah, we can Rampage to end you, and then we can just Fiend Fire. Oh, it's gonna be used again. Right. Okay, this was such a fun run, and even though we made a mistake, I hope you find it that it's okay for me to restart that run. But thank you very much for watching, and see you on the next one.